And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants!
How you doing, buddy?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
It's more like no.
Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
You haven't looked happy lately, Eric. You need to seek professional help there.
Freaking sucks, man. Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here. Do it again. Doing this daily, I'm telling you, it might have been a mistake doing this 12 days of Christmas right now because the Giants ain't doing a damn thing. Hey, coming on, dude.
There's nothing under the tree.
Dude, I'm telling you. Well, there's nothing under the tree. I mean, granted, there's stuff. Whatever. Here, we got some news to break here.
Like the green. Come on, Eric. Now this isn't getting breaking news coverage, is it?
All right, here we go. Jeff Passan broke this just a few minutes ago, right before we went live. Right-hander Michael King and the San Diego Padres are in agreement on a Farhan special. Yes, what is the Farhan special? It's a 3-year deal, $75 million, so he's getting $25 a year. Sources tell ESPN. Here it is. Here's the Farhan special. The deal allows King to opt out after the 26 and 27 seasons. That, my friends, is the Farhan special. The 3-year opt out every single year. And there you go.
I'll give him credit, Eric. Hey, I give him credit right off the bat. I'm going to come in strong. The guy look, it's good for both teams. Who knows where the Padres are going to be? They're on the cusp of, I don't know if they're going to be real good or maybe they're falling off the ledger a little bit, right? They're going over the cliff, Eric. He gets his $25 million.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm more pissed off about? There's another guy that's off the board, Eric.
Yeah, well, I really didn't want the Giants to sign him.
I didn't want him either. But listen.
He's got a qualifying offer.
That's the problem. Going to be crumbs.
Yeah, I hear you. Look at Matt Skills still going at it, man. Yeah, you know what? I'll give Matt Skills. He has E for effort. He comes in here just dropping names.
Mm-hmm.
What is the name today, guys? Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, I'll tell you what. If you get today's name, you should get like bonus prize.
Oh, my God. I know. Maybe a free package of Fun Dip. How about that one? Did they get this without any help?
Don't blame me. Eric picked the name.
Oh, come on. This one's easy. To be honest with you guys, this one should be freaking easy. Easy. We'll go a little long here, and if I don't see anyone even getting close, I'll throw out a hint. So we'll see. Anyways, again, Jeff Passan reporting. Another pitcher off the board, guys. Michael King. I know he's supposed to be pretty good, but is he good enough to accept that qualifying offer? See, the Padres don't have to worry about it because they're just bringing him back. They're bringing him back, right? So you don't have to worry about that for the Padres. He just sticks with it. I don't know if I'm going to pay a qualifying offer penalty. I want the guy to be freaking good. It has to be a Ranger. It has to be a Framber, right? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Nope. I'm seeing nothing. Wow. Nope. I see names. They ain't happening. Oh my gosh, dude.
Sorry about that. Amazon at the door again. Okay. My God, it's like Christmas. Well, at least Christmas is at my house. Maybe not for the Giants, Eric. Yeah, by the way, bonus. Is this the bonus prize tonight?
Hey, there it is. We'll throw in a package of Fun Dip if you can
We'll
get it
mail
without-
you out a Fun Dip. The
With-
Fun Dip collection. And Eric, we're not fucking around. It's the double stick tonight. The two
Hey,
stick.
there you go. There you
Two,
go.
Can you read that somewhere here? It says 3 flavors. I can't even see. I don't know what I'm doing.
Good Lord. You
There
don't
it
even
is.
know.
Look,
There it is.
2 batons.
What the fuck's a baton?
For
What
you,
is a baton, man?
you
Come
gotta work in the
on.
French. De
Come on.
baton. De baton.
We got the baton.
Yeah.
We got a Fun Dip with a baton. There
And
go.
you know what? It's funny. Some things you can't say in French, so it's de baton, lick a stick.
All right, well, there you go. There you go.
Or in English, lick a stick with 2 sticks.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm willing to do it. Hey, if anybody who gets tonight without, I don't know, man. If you get tonight, you get the Fun Dip.
Yeah,
Right
without
away.
any hints. Without any hints. If they could get it without any hints,
Oh,
then
Jesus, Eric. Well,
no,
we'll-
if I gotta give a hint, you get no Fun Dip. That's just the way
you
it
know
works.
what? You're going, oh, let's talk a little bit before we wrap this up. Michael King, San Diego Padres. I think that's a good deal for Michael King. I think it's not a bad deal for the Padres to get out of it early. I think that's a good deal all the way around, Eric.
Yeah, it works out. Hey, it works out good for both. The Padres, they're not on the hook long-term wise, because if he has a great year, he'll just opt out and go somewhere else. And again, he's getting paid $25 million. So that's pretty damn good,
So
right?
some love for both sides there. They give him a chance to get out of there. We don't know what the Padres are. You know what?
Tell you
Be
what.
honest, Eric. Every freaking year. Remember last year? Oh, they got ownership problems. I said, stop with the ownership problems. They're going to compete. And every year they're lingering around. They're better than the Giants most seasons, Eric. Come on. They're willing to go out and throw $25 million to Michael King. See, they know they need a pitcher, Eric. And they go out, and what do?
Well,
Eh,
they just
let's
brought him
sign
back.
Michael King.
They just brought him back. That's what they did. They brought him back. That's it.
Fuck. What are we going to do? Bring back freaking Verlander?
Verlander. No.
Come on. I would
Well,
settle with Verlander, to be honest. Eric, I would settle with Verlander. If I'm hearing the name Scherzer and it's Verlander
Hey.
that we let go, I'm
No. It's none of those. But the Giants did sign someone today. Oh, I should say someone. Giants did have a signing today, guys.
that's better. You got to correct yourself.
Here we go.
What the hell are we talking
Here we go.
about?
Giants new star signing Union Square Theater. Current
Come on.
theater owner Carol Shorenstein Hayes praised how the team stepped up to the plate. Hey, how about that?
Oh, Jesus.
Unintended in a surprise transaction. Keep an eye on
Eric-
that. Keep an eye on that chat while I read, Glenn. If
Eric,
see
if you didn't see it on Giant Sports Talk Live, you wouldn't believe it.
I'll tell you what. Keep an eye on the chat because
I
I'm
will.
going to read this.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Eric.
We'll
like
see.
anybody.
You never know. You never
I don't
know.
even remember what the word was. You want to put it in the? No, you can't. Don't put it in the private because.
No. I it's easy.
Okay, I'll keep watching.
I'll whisper it to you.
Okay. You can
Yeah,
always
right.
text it to me if I forget.
I could put it in a private chat.
no,
yeah.
they can see it.
No, not the private chat. Here.
People who are in our what do you call it? Our fraternity.
No, we haven't,
our-
we haven't thrown out. No, we haven't thrown out the link, so we're good.
No.
Yeah,
Eric,
we're good.
whoa. Before you do it, you realize that anybody that you have set up to be what the little pliers.
No, it doesn't matter. They can't see that.
They can see it.
Are you sure? All right,
Yes,
no,
they
never mind then.
can. They're privy to
Never
the
mind.
private chat, Eric.
All right, never mind then. They ain't getting it.
And
Well,
that
well,
would be cheating.
Whatever. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Nope, no one's even getting it. I can't believe it.
Oh
man.
my God!
It's
Somebody-
so easy.
Eric,
It's
somebody
so
said man.
easy.
Somebody already said Manwaring.
So that ain't it. So
That ain't it.
easy. So
All right.
easy.
Enough with the 12 days. I'm
There
more
we go.
intrigued by this signing
San
today.
Francisco
Eric.
Giants. Again, this is San Francisco Standard by George Kelly. San Francisco Giants have acquired the Curran Theater, marking an unusual expansion for the baseball franchise into the city's performing arts scene.
Mm.
Giants president and CEO Larry Bayer on Thursday announced the purchase from Carol Shorenstein Hayes in a private transaction. Terms were not disclosed.
Was it cash on a side, got a lane behind the theater? Is it a cash transaction or something there?
I don't know. The 103-year-old theater has been at a cornerstone of Union Square's cultural landscape since its opening in 1922. The new ownership represents a shift amid the revitalization of downtown. Acquiring the Curran expands our commitment to San Francisco and reinforces our core beliefs that sports, arts, and culture are essential to San Francisco's identity, economy, and resurgence, Bayer said. Mayor Daniel Lurie, not any relation to our good friend Marty Lurie, called the deal a landmark moment that signals confidence in the downtown's future.
Yeah, well, what's it got to do with baseball, Eric?
Blah, 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 blah. Shorenstein Hayes purchased the building in 2010 and oversaw a major renovation that culminated in a 2016 reopening. Under her leadership, the theater became known for bold, artist-driven productions and community programming.
Can you find it?
It is essential to me that its next stewards would ensure it remains a vibrant home for artists and audiences alike. Shorenstein Hayes said, I am so pleased that the Giants have stepped up to the plate. Broadway SF will continue operating the theater, and all scheduled programming will remain in place. Look at that. Still nothing. It's
103. If they keep fucking around, Eric, between the Mission Rock and theaters, it might be 103 years before we win a championship again.
Oh, my gosh.
Just saying.
No one's got it. I can't believe nobody's got it.
I can. You bring them so tough, dude.
Look, this is so easy. Look at this. We're 12 minutes in. I can't believe no one's got it. My God. My God.
I got part two.
So what is going on? Let's get into this.
You almost fell into the chair. Yeah.
What's going on? What is all this talk of the Giants can't afford, or don't, I shouldn't say can't afford. I shouldn't use that word. That they don't want to go out and sign a starter to a long-term contract with a lot of freaking zeros. But yet they're going to go out and buy a freaking theater. Why? Why would you want to go out there and do that? I get it. It's philanthropy. They want to be part
of it.
Look,
you get it? I can't believe we're having this discussion on a Thursday night.
I get it because they want to be part of the community. But the performances we want to see, we talked about it in the green room. What is the grand stage for the San Francisco Giants? What is the grand stage? It ain't the Curran Theater. What is?
Dude, it's not indoors. It's outdoors. Oracle Park, baby.
Oracle Park. Thank you.
Outdoors.
That is the production that we want to watch. I could care less about the Curran Theater. As a San Francisco Giants fan, I don't care. They might think it's something special. Well, okay, that's fine. But my God, I swear, if they go out there and they settle for whatever they got so far, and then they just get some measly pickups, no. What are they doing? What is the message you're trying to send here? The PR,
Eric, what is the priority?
The public relations going on with the San Francisco Giants needs to be figured out here, because you can't go out there and have the owner talking about not spending money and then go out there and buy. Couldn't this announcement have waited until after the offseason is done? Maybe sometime in the spring? Do they have to announce it now? Or maybe they figured, might as well, better late than never, because we're going to be deflecting.
Anyway. Maybe, you know what? When things aren't going your way, you deflect. Maybe this is their deflection. Look what we did.
No, that ain't going to fly. That ain't flying, man.
Well, ain't flying on Giant Sports Talk Live.
That ain't freaking flying. I don't understand this, man. You cannot be doing this. I don't care. It's the San Francisco Giants. No, yeah. Private. I don't want to hear about that. The San Francisco Giants bought it. I don't give a shit if it's from the owners or whatever. The San Francisco Giants are named as the people who bought it.
Exactly.
Period. End of story.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit if it's baseball money or not. That's still money. Oh, dude, this shit pisses me off, man. Pisses me off. I just don't like it. And look, if they go out there and they sign some guys, okay, well then I'll back off. Back off. But how can I come on here every night to talk about this? It's just ludicrous. Come on.
Ludicrous. That's too modern for me. Hey, you know who's really bringing it tonight?
Damn.
You know who had a good take? Let me find him here. They fly Eric, when Eric's in the studio with me here tonight. And when the guys are bringing it hard, the chat just fucking flies. I can't keep up with the chat. I'm trying to find one guy had a really good take here, Eric. And you know what? I got to give him credit if I can find it, because at least, where is he?
I could give one hint. If I give this one hint.
Oh, geez.
You're look at this. I can't believe it.
Here it is. I got to give credit. Abel Santiago living in a reality world, Eric, because Abel says 500 balls. At least he knows. He understands. All right, that's the target. That's it, Eric.
Now, here's the thing.
And don't tell me. Do not tell me, Eric, on the other side of the glass. Do not tell me, oh, no, it's not 500 ball. That's what this team's about,
hold on.
Eric.
And then Senior's asking, has Buster changed course? I don't think he has. I think you know what's going on? Did anyone, and I can't bring it up on here because I don't have the paid subscription to the San Francisco Chronicle. But if you guys go look at Shayna Rubin's newest article in the San Francisco Chronicle.
I have that.
It is pretty, it kind of tells you Buster Posey wants to win, period.
Mm-hmm.
Full stop. He wants to win. What it sounds like there may be a disconnect between ownership and Buster Posey as far as maybe the financial side of things. So there you go. Take it for what it's worth. Go check it out. Again, San Francisco Chronicle, Shayna Rubin. It's interesting because they talk to a lot of industries. They talk to a lot of, or I should say, executives and people in the industry saying that Buster Posey wants to go out there and take care of business, man.
Eric, Posey wants to win.
He wants to win.
Ownership wants to break even.
Well, there you go. How does that work? How do you square that hole, Glenn? How do you square that hole?
Square peg, square peg, square peg.
Yeah, you can't. So you're going to have to figure this out. The problem is Posey's an owner, but he's not the controlling owner. The only guy
I want to cheer for a team, Eric, to win ball games. And you know what? It was Giants baseball, Eric. You know what ended up happening? We're getting through the season.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm going to roll. Eric, we're going to
let me finish.
It's not about winning. It's about we want everybody else to lose so we can get into the playoffs.
This is the problem. If Buster Posey wants to go out there and win, and he's not getting the cooperation from ownership, and again, yes, he's an owner, but he's not a controlling owner. Greg Johnson has the final authority. He's the one that's going to bless it. End of story. Even though he's part of ownership, look, the Giants have like 29 owners, okay? But they only have a certain amount of percentage. Greg Johnson, I should say Charles and Greg, are the ones that have the controlling interest. And the buck stops with them. End of story.
You're hogtied. If I hire you to run my ball club, Eric, I have to be willing to give you the reins to do the job.
Well, there you
don't come running back to Papa every day Daddy, am I allowed to do this?
How about this though, Glenn? What was the arrangement when Buster came on to be the president of baseball operations? I don't know. Honestly, we look, whatever happens behind closed doors, we have no, all we could do is speculate and just talk. That's all we could do.
Funny you say that, Eric. You know what I was thinking earlier today? We have all got caught up in this Buster Posey, player operation. What is it? Pobo. Eric, let's just calm the fuck down for a minute and remember that maybe Menajan is still lurking around, and I call it the old Farhan theory. Maybe we haven't exactly cleaned house enough, Eric.
Oh, maybe.
Don't you see the San Francisco Giants all talk now, but it is operating in theory?
I don't know, man. Honestly,
a lot of similarities to the Farhan regime, buddy.
I don't know. Yes, it is. And what's the common denominator? The common denominator is ownership. That's where it comes down to. End of story. Yeah. Maybe it wasn't Farhan. Now, maybe Farhan tried to sell ownership that he could do it on the cheap and make it work, and it didn't. That's quite the possibility. But Buster Posey, he wants to go out there and win. And like I said, I don't know what kind of agreement. Hey, dude, does he have free will to an extent, right? To go out there and put a team together that's going to be good. Look now, and I've said this. What did they do? What did they do? They went out there and they spent $600 million last year. And that's awesome, right? But, and as I said this yesterday, man,
that might be the problem.
Was not enough. I mean, that sounds bad. That sounds bad, but that may not be enough because there's that many holes in the roster.
But that might be the problem. The Giants went out and spent all kinds of freaking money. Actually, they actually, Eric, you got to give them credit. Last year, you got to give them credit.
Yes,
with what they
100%,
paid.
100%.
They cut a lot of checks last year.
They dropped a lot.
What happened with? Look at Armand. Will tell you. Our buddy Armand would be the first to tell you, Eric, you can't build the team with one or two players. They give all the money to Soto and bring all the bums in. Well, what happened, Eric? You got to build a well-oiled machine. You can't be, Eric, we like every night. You know what, Eric? I'm getting a little pissed off here. The same shit every night. We're talking about the same stuff every night on the show, Eric. Too many holes. Too many holes.
You know what? No, there's no more excuses. There's no more excuses.
No.
I'm telling you right now. There is no more excuses. If you're going to go out there and buy a freaking theater, then I expect to see Framber Valdez or Kyle Tucker to be signed to the San Francisco Giants. End of story. If you want to drop money on something that has nothing to do with baseball whatsoever, then I expect you to go out there and drop a huge, massive check for either Framber Valdez or Kyle Tucker. End of story. Period.
2026. Giants baseball coming in 2026. No, Nanette.
No, Nanette. There you go.
Does anybody in the chat know the history of Nanette?
Nope. No one knows No Nanette. Absolutely nothing. No? But I'm telling you, that's where I'm going. And don't hold on. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. The Giants better not go out there. The final should not be just a Harrison Bader and a Max Scherzer. I'm telling you right now. End of story. If you're going to drop money on freaking a theater, then you better be dropping even more on a freaking player. Period. End of story, man. What are we doing here? Come on, man.
Good take.
Good God, man.
Tahoe bringing it. Good take, Eric.
Thank you, Tahoe. Appreciate that. All right. I still don't see it out there. Still looking. I don't see it.
Eric, it'll be a month of Sundays before we get tonight. When do the guys
see easy? It's so easy. It's so easy. As a matter of fact, it may be a little faded. But it's pretty clear. Does that sound about? Yeah, it's pretty faded, but it's crystal clear. That's all I'm going to say. That's your hint. That is your hint. It's faded, but it's crystal clear.
I don't even get that.
We're
20. We're exactly. Wait a sec. Let's count it down.
And that's
all right. We're 24
ridiculous.
minutes. We're 24 minutes of the show, and I thought I'd get some love from you tonight, Eric. You don't like the new lid?
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
you like that?
I like that. I'm gonna get a version like that.
Oh, and Eric's like, I don't want to talk about your.
You know,
I'd rather talk about a theater than Glenn's cool hat.
I wonder if Gary. Oh, Gary might not be out there. He had a late day today. Again, to pay homage to the good old New York Giants. Right?
You like that?
At the Preservation Society. Yeah, it's a nice freaking cap. I love that cap.
I love the orange. Eric, something awesome about this. I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. It's good stuff.
Cool.
But come on, let's see. I see. Look at this. I cannot believe.
12 days.
Oh my God.
What's the word of the day?
Come on, man. We're 25 minutes in, man.
Well, Eric, I don't think they'll get it.
It'll
be opening day. They still won't get it. I don't know where you come up with it.
Come on, man. Hold on.
Cornelius Bonaparte. Jesus.
Come on.
We got here?
Where is this? Oh, I went too far. There it is. Oh my
Nathan
goodness
Lukes.
gracious.
Nathan Lukes. Anthony's saying they'll just sign Tucker in Toronto and give us Nathan Lukes. He'll be
My
available.
God, man. My God, hold
Yeah,
on.
I like Nathan. Yeah, it's funny. I like Nathan. What hell?
Whoa,
happened?
what was that? What the hell happened there? What the hell happened there?
Oh my God, have we gone south tonight? The lights went out in Georgia or
What
something?
the
Holy
hell
cow.
happened there? Man, what was that?
Sorry.
What was that?
Maybe it's my coarse language tonight. Maybe the powers
need
that be are going to shut us down or something.
You need to take a swig of that Pepsi. That's what you need to do.
Nathan Lukes wouldn't be a bad pick, but again, we're not playing with the big boys, Eric. We got a couple of nice players, signed a couple of players the last year and a half, and then we're just piecing together a little. It's like puppets. It is puppets. I don't know.
I mean, this is just, come on, man. What are we talking about? Why do I got to come on this show and talk about this stuff, man?
No alien music till tomorrow night.
Right?
No Friday music.
Come on. Why are we sitting here on a Thursday night? You know, we're waiting for something big to drop. And this is what we have to, and this is the news that breaks about the Giants buying a theater?
Eric, but the Giants are acting like this is the big news. This is big news. Eric.
Well, I don't know if they are. It's being reported. I don't know if the Giants are out there saying it. I mean,
dude, Eric, this will be on KMB. This is the talk. It's on Giant Sports Talk Live tonight. Tomorrow morning, first thing they'll be talking about the 45 minutes. KNBR. It'll be about what the hell are the Giants doing there? They just signed up a new theater project. They got and listen, we were all down this road. It's ironic that we all seem to catch that magical inning watching a Giants game, although I can't remember who they were playing on that particular evening. I was at home here at the condo, Eric. So hello. I don't know what you're doing to me, but things keep popping.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean.
Okay. What? Do you know what he's doing? No. I'm like, is this a trick? So
no, it's something.
Are they going to do a whole? This opens up that magical inning. They're going to get somebody from the Giants, and they're going to talk a whole inning on the TV, on NBC Bay Area. Well, we got a new theater, and remember they did that with Mission Rock. I call it the Mission Rock broadcast. They did a half inning on radio, and then they did a half inning on TV. Same thing's coming, Eric. They're gonna pump this. Well, Eric, we're expanding into the community. We're a community-minded organization. We're trying to keep the legacy alive. And fuck that. Just give me a winning ball club, Eric. Or you know what's going to end up happening? Eric, is people are going to stay home and watch them on TV because they ain't going to go to the ballpark.
Maybe.
Yeah, you got to spend money on talent. You want to go watch a good product, Eric? You got to pay money out of your own pocket. And if they don't put a product on the field worth going to, you don't spend your money.
Exactly what Abel is saying. Boys, do you think the Giants surprised us and signed Tucker or Valdez? I expect nothing less. I expect nothing at this particular time. Now, you know what? I'm done. If you're going to go out there and spend money on a theater, I expect nothing less than a Tucker or Valdez, or if you're not going to do that, or make a trade that is that equivalent, right? It's either a trade to that equivalent, or you're signing Tucker and Valdez.
So I think that's the big news. Eric thinks that's the tremor. You think it's a little tremor before what's to come.
It better be.
And now, another special guest appearance on Giant Sports Talk Live.
Lou, we're talking about theaters and no.
Yeah, sorry guys. They announced a new concert at the current theater on Gary Street, so I had to line up for the new to get my tickets for the big Super Bowl festival there. So I apologize. And by the way,
that's right down the road from you, right?
No, I was actually out to dinner and they forgot my reservation, and we wind up getting free drinks. Thank God. So I'm sorry I'm late.
That's the word of the night.
I've been listening the last 10 minutes. Two things happened that you guys talked to.
Mm-hmm.
We got suckered into the Buster Juice when I don't think he has any pull. I think Glenn said,
I don't think it's that though. I don't think.
And again with the ownership.
Yeah.
And then second of all, we spent $600 million last year, but it's not like it was $600 million in 1 year. That's for all the contracts. If you remember, the Giants did, 2.93 million. They made that money back. So I think it comes out where, as Glenn has been talking about, we're getting what we thought we would with the Giants. We're expecting better, but they're giving us sort of the bare minimum. And it goes back to the word safe. They're happy where they're at. They're not going to spend any more money. And, why? Here's my question. Why did Buster sign a three-year agreement? That was his agreement, 3 years. Okay. And the reason why I bring that up is last year, first sitting Blues. This year, his hands are tied. Next year, there's no season. Why would he sign a 3-year deal when you're going to have the lockout? That means after the lockout, he doesn't have to come back. And like I said, I was one of those guys. I think they gave Buster extra 2% because, hey, you're going to have to take one for the team. We've all been through it. Like when me and Eric go out and we got to have Glenn, he's got to get the ugly girl. You know what I mean? With the other 3 girls. Somebody's got to sacrifice. Hey, I'm kidding, Glenn. There you go. You're married. You're listening.
I got a beautiful one.
I know that. You're missing the joke. So I think it's one of those things where the Giants were desperate. They made a desperate move. They put Buster in because it gave everybody a good 2 or 3 years convenience. And now they're exactly where they were before Buster got here. A lot of holes, a lot of questions. And, what's most important, and I really like this now, is Eric since the 15th, I think we should switch names. I think Eric's now the super salty guy, and I love it. Eric, there's always enough room on my bandwagon. You're now seeing why I'm always so upset, because you're speaking like a fan. You're not speaking like a host. You're speaking like a fan because you're frustrated. Buster, I think the biggest problem he's done since he's been in charge is last year at the end of the season, he said the fans deserve better. I'm going to give them that product. And he hasn't done it. Now,
okay, what do you say about this, Lou? Let me ask you. Let me get your opinion. So why are the Giants going out there? If they're saying they're not going to spend all this money on contracts, why are they spending money on a theater? What's the deal here, Lou?
Yeah, now I don't think that theater was much. The one problem about that theater is that area has sort of been run down. It's, San Francisco talks about downtown with the pandemic.
Yeah.
Current theater on Gary, there's a lot of homeless. It's 2 blocks away from the Hilton Union Square that has homeless in front hitting you up left and right. It's not safe. They probably got it 20 cents on the dollar because it was weird. They didn't really mention, it said Giants Enterprises and Larry Bear. It didn't really talk about anything else on the article when it came out today. Now,
just said it was private, yeah.
Yeah, and it could be too. Maybe they just bought the land, not the theater itself. It wasn't purely clear, hey, they bought the land and the theater.
They did, yeah. They said they didn't make the terms public.
Yeah, so exactly.
But still, that's still spending money somewhere that should be, and we talked about this, me and Glenn, that if the performance we want to see is in Oracle Park, right, Lou?
Yeah.
Or Lou? I mean, come on.
No, I completely agree. And I think they're really falling back on their lures. They're not, it's weird. They're not saying 3 and 5 years anymore, but they are talking about how great Oracle is, how great all the upgrades are. It's like, what? What do you mean upgrades? What upgrades are you talking about? When we went to the ballpark, we went together. Eric, did you see any difference? Except maybe a few bars that went up. There was no difference. Did you see a difference in the product?
No.
Okay. It's, it's one of those things where I think they're just talking a good game and they're telling you what you want to hear, but facts are facts.
You know what the only difference is, honestly, Lou, compared to games that I saw, let's say I don't even know if it's last year. Maybe it was, I didn't pay attention, but this year I noticed it a lot is in between innings. Oh, dear God. You can't
Sunday
even
squad?
talk. Look.
No, that Sunday squad,
innings,
they're the worst.
All I want to do
like
in between
it's like
innings,
a high school atmosphere, yeah.
If I'm going with Glenn, if I'm going with Lou, if I'm going with Ibrahim or anybody, in between innings, that's when we go, let's start talking. Hey, what'd you think? Blah, blah, blah. You can't because the music is blaring. You got people with the microphone. They're throwing shit everywhere. I don't care about that. That means nothing to me. I'm going there to watch freaking baseball.
Eric's all about the product.
They make it so crazy in between innings, man. It's like, come
Lou,
on.
Eric says, I've got enough goddamn bobbleheads. I don't enough.
Well, that doesn't bother me. It's the constant talking and the loud music in between innings.
Yeah,
you can't even have a conversation.
We talked about it. The Giants got their big gift 2 weeks ago when Jeff Kent became a Hall of Famer. If you remember, before him becoming a Hall of Famer, Jeff Kent never even came up. He was one of those guys that wasn't even spoken about. Now they got him as a Hall of Famer. They can put
that's going to be
he's got to be on the Wall of Fame. So now they have probably 3 or 4 more days of giveaways. You know what I mean?
Wait a sec. Okay. You're Mr. Salty, and you know what? Usually I'm more taking the other side of this. Don't underestimate the Giants, Lou, that they missed the freaking boat next year. And then it's September and they go, geez, we missed an opportunity with the Jeff Kent thing. Listen, if any team could drop the ball and mess this up, it would be the Giants, Lou. Just because you think they'll do it doesn't mean they will.
It could be San Francisco Giants, home of 5 Hall of Famers.
Let's give away Sharks
t-shirts. Maybe. There you go.
Giving away Sharks t-shirts or Golden State Warriors. I just want a product of the field, boys.
Okay, and let's get to the crux of this, Lou.
The crux
is this deal that the Giants got done today with the buying of the theater. Does it remind you of anything from the past? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's say maybe back around 1919. Does it remind you of anything?
Jesus,
begging. Does it remind you anything of that something similar happened in 1919? I'm trying to put my finger on it, but there's a little bit of resemblance here. You have an owner wants to get into theater. Maybe wants to sell.
Lou and I are the elder statesmen, and you're going back to 1919?
1919.
I got it.
Very significant happened in 1919.
I got it, but now I'm not allowed to talk about it. Jesus.
So I didn't see the magical word. So
can I give him a hint?
Does it start with a B?
It does. That's part of it. Yeah. What happened? What happened in 1919? Let me ask the chat. What happened in 1919? It was something significant in baseball history, by the way. Look at that.
You know what, Spencer? Give him some credit there because it was the Black Sox.
Yeah, it was the Black Sox. Yeah.
But we're talking about the other Sox, right, Eric?
Babe Ruth. Oh my God. What the hell happened there? Imagine that. A owner of the Boston Red Sox decided to sell Babe Ruth to the New York Yankees. Because what did he want to do? What did he want to do, Glenn? What did he want to fund?
No, Nanette.
No. He wanted No Nanette to be funded.
Was bigger than Babe Ruth?
Bigger than Babe Ruth, yeah. That musical was bigger than paying for Babe Ruth. Yeah. Now you got the Giants. Now, are they out there selling a player? No. But guess what? What I mean by echoes of the past, you got a team who's more involved in other things other than baseball. And look, I get it. They can go spend the money wherever they want. But when you're out there and we're trying to find out what the hell the team's going to be about, I don't want to see a news break about the Giants buying a theater when we still have holes. That's my issue. My God. Glenn, I cannot make it much more clear than what the name is.
You know the funny thing? Everybody talks about No Nanette. And you knew it, Eric, because when Eric, we were coming up with some talking points before the show. I almost said talking points before the show. And I go, oh, No Nanette. And they're like, oh my God, No. Did you know? See, everybody knows.
That was actually a hit.
You don't even know what No Nanette is. No Nanette was like 1920, Eric. And you know what? Do you even know what No Nanette is? Why it failed?
No, it's actually a success. It was actually a success.
Oh, it wasn't such a big success.
Because it wasn't.
Because it's a musical about 3 swinger couples.
Yeah, Flappers. It was the Flappers.
Unbelievable.
1925, I think, is when it came out.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Lou.
1925.
Hey, I know you guys think I'm old with the gray hair. I'm just not that old. So I just wanted to bring that up.
Lou's got to watch a few more of those the baseball episodes, right? The Ken Burns. Unbelievable.
Yeah, just
Hold on.
crazy. But again, it is.
Oh my God, Eric! I give up.
We got a winner!
You're
Hey! Finally! There
Oh, they
it
didn't bring
is.
up the movie, huh?
Insane. There you go. Harry Frazee, the owner of the Boston
Harry
Red
Frazee.
Sox.
Harry Frazee.
Oh my God, that was so easy. So easy. So easy.
Way to go,
Insane.
Cornelius.
Way to go. Nice.
Oh my God, Eric. Well, you made them earn it
Wait,
tonight.
no. I
What?
take it back. It is Senior. Senior's right ahead of him. I'm sorry, Insane. That's not you.
Well, are we going to make it the
It is-
13 days? The
Look at that. Sorry about that, Insane. I see.
well,
I'm
you might
looking at
have
the
to
chat.
make it a baker's dozen. You can't give the guy the prize and then take it away, Eric.
Hey, it's whoever did it first, and it was.
Well, they both are at 8:51.
I'm looking at. Where do you have it in your chat?
I have it at 8:51. There's 6 guys at 8:51. They could have all gone at. You see what I mean?
8:50.
The one I see first is Senior. Where do you guys see in your chat?
Yeah,
I
you
have
got one.
Senior
Senior.
and then Spencer and then Insane.
Senior's got it.
I think Senior has it, right? I think Senior has it. I mean, look on YouTube chat as well.
You got to get.
I got Senior.
Up, Eric. Clean this up, mister.
I got
I
Senior.
have no
man.
problem making it 13 because this is sort of unique. And then starting tomorrow, the first one on, it's sort of hard. Hey, they both got an 8:51.
And the next package I send up to Eric, which is going to be in another couple of days. Eric, you can pass along the fun dip. That's Senior's.
Double.
We're giving
No,
away.
I
bonus
see.
prize
It's
fun
Senior.
dip.
I see it's Senior.
Senior's
Senior
got it.
Senior's got it.
8:51.
Senior, you got it. What's your number, man? What do you got?
Talk to us. You got it. There you go.
Because I'm looking on YouTube chat. I'm looking in our StreamYard chat, and he was first.
Lou, before the show, I go, nobody's going to say Harry Frazee. Jesus.
I didn't even know who Harry was until now. I'm trying to learn.
Owner of the Boston Red Sox.
Hairy legs. Oh,
He's
my
got number 8. Number 8 is already picked.
Yeah,
8 is
6,
already
7,
picked.
8, 12,
We got 5, 6, 7, 8,
Unbelievable.
12.
3, and 12.
Yeah.
Always a bridesmaid, never.
Eric, we only got 6 more days and then the big reveal.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you
6
got?
more days. Christmas arrives, and Eric and Lou and Glenn get to take a break.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. This is rough. Give it to Bo. Well, we can't give it to both. That's a little bit difficult because I cannot duplicate that helmet. Number 5. 5 is already picked. 5 is picked. Here, I'll tell you what numbers there are out there.
5 through 8, 3, 5 through 8, 12.
If that doesn't confuse you.
I know.
Come on, Lou.
5, 6, 7, 8, 12.
How you doing, Lou?
I'm all right. A friend of mine who really helped me through my tough times. I went out to dinner at a place that is
How is she?
Good. Called the Golden Mirror, and everyone's been raving about it. So the reservation was at 6. I checked in.
Golden Mirror?
Yeah, on Terraville. 17th
Says
and Terraville
what?
just reopened. And here's the crazy part. I check in at 10 to 6.
Italian.
Yeah. My lady friend shows up at 6:10 saying, hey, any luck yet? They said, oh, we're waiting for your table. They haven't paid the bill, but that's where we're going to sit you. We check in at 6:25. They go, oh, sorry, we thought you left. I go, left? I've been right next to you the whole time. So the bartender felt bad. So we had, I got a free Pacifico. She got a free, whatever that girl drink is in the cup, the pink thing. And then it turns out, to make a long story short, we got the meal and the dessert wasn't that good, right? I think something's off. And we returned it, and the guy was super cool, right? Super cool. Young kid, maybe like 30 years old. No problem. Sorry, yeah, we're having problems with desserts. Gave us a new one. Hey, I don't want to charge you. So when it came to the bill, I gave the guy, it was like $1.80. I gave him like a $65 tip, right? Said, hey, Merry Christmas. You were solid. Thanks. Everything. It turns out this guy's dad went to school with the young lady I was with. He goes, hey, you look familiar. What's your last name? He goes, Butler. He goes, Your dad's name is not Jim, is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, was he in the restaurant management? Yeah. At yeah. It turned out perfect. It's sort of amazing how that works. You know what I mean? The kid was so classy. And, I think when you're in a restaurant, it's really the vibe. It started out bad, but it turned out great. So.
All right. Senior says, if I win, I'll buy another ticket and I'll send Mini Pints to come sit with us. Nice.
Number 1 seed.
Nice.
Does actually Lou? Do you know who Mini Pence is, Lou? Maybe he doesn't. So senior softball games, you'll see him in the background, but this is Mini Pence.
Oh my God! Oh my! You didn't even hit the ball. You hit the tee. You went out. Oh my God!
Now I've been wanting them to sign that kid for a while.
Obviously, I at least the Giants make a movement, a guy that can hit.
The kid goes into the little playground there. They run out of balls when he's around.
That'd be awesome.
Please go away. Jeez.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. So the little guy could come down and sit with us. He'll get plenty of autographs. It's right. Literally, it's right.
Oh, he's not shy.
Yeah.
Well, at least if we get him a soda, we get 20% off the soda, so we can afford for him.
Hey, there we go.
Oh yeah, it's refreshments. Right. Yeah. There you go.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well,
so Lou's like, we won't call it a loosely date night. Didn't go over too good tonight. Lou, can I give you a word of advice?
Sure, talk to me.
If you're gonna take someone out on a Thursday night, wine them and dine them and have a good night. It wasn't like that. No. Wine them and dine them. You're having a good night out. You wanted to treat the lady out. You said she was there for you. Why don't you just go to Tommy's? No nonsense, Lou.
First of all, I'm gonna be there Saturday with my colleague, and I was at Tommy's last night for my grammar school, 1981 grammar school alumni. I was there last night.
We're talking. I didn't know, Lou. You go back. I didn't even know they have grammar school reunions.
1981, Lou, I got out.
Cake, man, you take the cake, Lou.
We've been doing this. We used to go to Perry's on Union. They got a new chef. The food wasn't good, so we went last year. And these guys like Tommy so much that literally today they've already made a reservation for next year. So we can have the 3rd annual alumni.
Are you serious? Yeah, a grammar school reunion?
Yeah. We started with 62, and then we have 39 guys left. Still alive.
And any from my grammar school years still on the go, man.
Yeah, but San Francisco is very small. It's not that big of a town. So in fact, I had my, if you remember, the week before I had my high school reunion, we took over Toto's Pizza because some guy owns it or something 2 weeks ago. So every year I have back to back.
Great name, Toto's Pizza.
Really good, San Bruno. So.
Where's that at? Africa?
San Bruno, is sort of when you get closer to 92. Not Africa, no. It's solid. It's good pizza. It's not like Capo's. So Capo's or Tony's.
Next time I'm in the mood for pizza, my friend Rosanna and I'll go over there. Toto's.
Toto's down in San Bruno. If you're in the city, go to Capo's. Ask for Grace.
All right.
The GM.
Anyway, we were trying to give a little plug out there to our good friends, proud sponsors of the 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas returns to Giant Sports Talk Live. Ho, ho, ho. Be watching Giant Sports Talk Live for the 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas. We'll announce one qualifier each night for 12 days, and on Christmas Eve, we'll draw for a grand prize of a Giants game day experience with Glenn, Eric, and Lou Marsden, which includes front row dugout seating and refreshments, and a bonus prize of a Will Clark autographed team helmet. To qualify, simply be watching Giant Sports Talk Live and pick a number between 1 and 12. Then on Christmas Eve, Santa's elves, Glenn and Eric, will randomly choose the grand prize winner. The 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas on Giant Sports Talk Live. Brought to you by Tommy's Mexican Restaurant, where it's always a festive time of year. Giant Sports Talk Live, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting station.
All right.
59-29 Gary Boulevard. That you keep that in the back of your mind. 59-29 Gary Boulevard.
Hey,
why not roll up? Visit
Hey.
with Lou and I on Saturday. We'll be there.
even better. Even better.
Maybe we'll
You go to Tommy's Mexican, you get the famous Tommy Margarita, and after you're done, just take a little stroll down the road and go catch a little theater at the Curran. There you go. There you go. You're good to
It
go,
is on
man.
Gary, but it's probably like 36 blocks away, but I like it.
That's all.
Maybe we should see if Tommy will sponsor a shuttle where you can eat at Tommy's and have a margarita, and a shuttle will take you to the Curran Theater.
There you
Lou
go, man.
Lou hasn't seen me on the alcohol. I have a couple of those Tommy margaritas there. You might need to get me a wheelbarrow to get me down there.
I told Julio, one of my colleagues,
There's
is
Lou
going to come.
pushing the wheelbarrow.
He got all excited, and I said he's Canadian. And then, of course, he goes, uh-oh, that means they can really drink. I'll be prepared.
Drink. Yeah. We'll take four more at this table. You know what, Lou?
And
you
really
joined us a
what
little
it is,
late.
Glenn, I want to make sure you enjoy your Tommy Margarita. You like Tommy's. You can give Eric the thumbs up, because what I'd like to do is maybe like in February or March during spring training, we'll have a get-together. We have a few guys that we will bring with us. We'll do a show from Tommy's, have some of the chat come by, see what it's all about. We'll set it up, and we will have a fantastic time. You know,
I think
we want to get back to our sponsors just as much as they give us.
Yeah,
Who's that?
absolutely.
That's a
Hey,
line from
Lou,
Rambo. Your boy.
look at that. I like that. Want to
Boy.
give back to the sponsors just as much as they give to us. I like that. That's awesome.
Lou, you come in a little late. Eric's got some points off top of this. Eric's a little perplexed at this whole, we can't piece together a team, but we can talk. And I said, you know what? Maybe this is a talking point. Eric goes, oh, no, it's not a big deal. This is what they'll be talking about in the Chronicle tomorrow. This is what they're going to talk. We're talking about on Giants. This will be on KMBR for opening 45 minutes of the show. And
It'll
Lou,
probably be on the front page of the Chronicle.
we shouldn't be talking about this crap.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be. Should
But
be talking about who's
when
going to
you
be
have,
the next
when you
fucking
have
pitcher
E,
for
none of the
Francisco
above or
Giants.
nothing else, what are you going to talk about?
And Eric, do you recall? Eric brought up a good article. I don't know if you want to bring it up again for those joining us, Eric, but Eric read an article about this. Can I call it a signing today, Eric? Or
It's
I don't know.
signing.
I
That
thought it
was
I don't know if it was
byline.
signing,
That was
Lou, or it was
byline.
like a cash. Yeah, they were down a dark alley and
I saw
cab.
it this morning.
Cash. But listen, if they do this, Lou, the San Francisco Giants should be worrying about the product on the field. And I can see this is like this is going to be part 2. What are we going to Eric, they're going to slap a Visa sign on it, and then this would be like 2.0. This is Mission Rock 2.0. I don't blame you, Eric. This is ridiculous. I didn't even know about it. Eric says, I said, stop it. Stop fooling. Stop fooling. You don't have to make stuff up to talk about tonight, Eric.
Well, the one good thing, and I'm
Crazy.
just looking it up.
Who wanted the poo-poo platter?
That's the special at the Curran Theater. Right there. The poo-poo platter.
That's the
Get it while it's cold.
Get it while it's cold. Oh,
You're-
dude,
You're
I'm
great.
just saying,
Lou,
look,
you're in fine spirit
and
tonight.
look, and here's the thing: if the Giants go out there, if they go out there and they make some big signings or they make some big trades, then all is forgiven. But if they're going to go out there and make a bunch of mid moves, well, then what the hell are we talking about here?
That's the biggest signing of the offseason. That's a disgrace.
Yeah,
See, the cops
right.
now are here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Right on cue.
Right on time.
Oh
I think
man.
the cops get pissed off, and it's this time of the night every night. Do you notice that, Eric? They're coming over to Lou saying, "Shut this show down. We're tired of the same
It's
stuff."
pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It is frustrating because every
Really
day I
sad.
wake up, I put on the MLB network, see if there's any news. And I don't know if you guys saw today, they were talking about the Giants. Giants were on it like twice. They were talking about the Giants and exactly what we talked about. What is their next step? So they got Tony V. They got coaches. Yeah. Okay. They had the 2 signings. He didn't like the second signing where the guy's not going to July, but at least they got a starter, even though they need 3. And then the guy goes, yeah. And he goes, okay, but the Giants, it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. You got to keep moving forward because before you know it, and he brought up a great point, it's going to be New Year. It's going to be, January 2026. The season starts. March 25th. You now have a countdown. You got to get people prepared. It's so weird where if you look, and Eric brought up a great point, Atlanta's a playoff team who weren't one of the teams we had to compete with last year. So they're in the playoffs. Padres, better team than us, they're in the playoffs. Dodgers in the playoffs, boom. Philly bottom back, they are. Before you know it, the Giants are now competing with like 5 teams, maybe more, for the very, very last wild card, which wouldn't be a problem, but we're the San Francisco Giants. We're not the Pittsburgh Pirates, okay? We're not someone like, I'm trying to think who's worse, like Colorado. We've now gone to that level, and it's like we're in quicksand. We can't get out of it. And, it's gotten to the point now where the fans got to get a little upset because the product we have isn't that good. It's not like it's like bargain matinee baseball. We expect more. I mean, Glenn, you wearing that hat with pride, right? New York Giants hat, badass, right?
Thank you,
but that
Lou.
hat
Thank
right now
you, Lou.
has more flair than the San Francisco hat. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. Like, if I went to the Giant dugout store and I saw that hat and I saw a San Francisco Giant hat, I would get that hat almost every time.
Classic. That was, that's classic. I was going to say, Eric, when you were talking about them, the big signing of the day, Eric, I thought there was a quote when you were reading it that said about, building the community. When you guys were talking with the location, it's not even like it's around the ballpark.
No.
I thought, okay, well, at least it's, down the street, or it kind of building up the ballpark area. And Mission Rock, of course, is across the cove. But no, we're talking way, way, way down the other end of Gary. This is the community. Come on.
And look, I'm okay with the community stuff. That's not my issue. My issue is when you still have holes to fill on your club, you're the San Francisco Giants, then how about you get that stuff done before this gets done? Honestly, I mean, would there be other fan bases that would be just as pissed off as we would be, is if their team had still yet to formulate their roster, going out and making announcements and we'll just say business deals such as these. I don't understand it.
I think if it was Philadelphia and they did this and they bought a Broadway theater, you know what the reply would be? Who cares? Who gives a you know what? Why is that even news? Why did you spend, even if it's only, say, $2.5 million, why didn't you spend that on a pitcher? Where did that money come from? You guys did $3 million last, just a lot of excuses. And it's like, nobody cares. Okay. We're baseball fans. That's almost like a move when people said they go to the 49er games, it's cheese and wine, that type of crowd. That's not what the crowd is at Oracle. Giant fans are smart. They're hungry as can be right now. We want a playoff team. We want to do one of the things why I enjoyed this show so much during the playoffs is you remember how electric all those ballparks were? And we were saying, my God. Yeah. Do you guys, and you kept saying, do you remember how it was at Oracle? Do you remember how crazy it was with everything? We haven't seen that in a while. It's one of those things, it's lacking. Again, they're really falling back on the ballpark, but the ballpark's getting old. Okay, if you want to do something different, do something different, with the Coke bottle that nobody's ever going to hit. Do something with the splash. Instead, Eric, what they've done is they've turned it into sort of like a high school cheerleading thing. With that Sunday bunch that come in, they give T-shirts that are extra small and small that nobody could use. They have giveaways that are people riot. That's only 10,000 when they get 35,000. They're always like a step behind on these decisions. Glenn brought up a great point. Do not be surprised that they screw up the Jeff Kent situation. Why? Well, the season's almost starting in 2 months, and they probably can't plan it or get a sponsor to do it all. It happens. It's like, hey, guys, for the holidays, what I did, I reached out to Mr. Lost and got Baked Dave's cookies. He helped me out. I have nothing to worry about. It's going to arrive tomorrow. It's very simple. Hit Aaron up. If you have a late Christmas present, he'll take care of you. It's very simple, and you have it there. There you go.
There you go.
See? That's all I did.
There it is. Bake that dough. He's asking us a question. Do you think we'd be covering a theater real estate deal before a Giants playoff win?
No. The whole Red Sox thing, Eric, this is talk. This is something you would see in the Ken Burns series. We're going back to 1919, Eric.
We're going back to 19 now. Look.
100 years ago.
Now, the part where it deviates, look, are they trading a Babe Ruth? No. But it's owners getting involved in stuff that necessarily isn't baseball. That's my issue. If you get the baseball stuff squared away, okay, go do what you want to. Go do your philanthropy. I get it. I understand that. But that's my issue. When we're sitting here wondering what the Giants are going to do, Giants are in on here, Giants are in on there, oh, over there, and no, up there. But yet there's nothing to be done. So far, we got 2 freaking relievers, each of them coming off of shoulder surgery. We got a freaking number 4 to 5 starting pitcher. We picked up Joey Weimer and we sent him to put that injured freaking pitcher, or I should say reliever, on the roster. What are we doing? I'm hoping that there's something big coming down the pike. I don't know. I hope something big, but this just looks so bad right now as far as just the PR. I mean, it's just, and look, and senior, the current theater arm patchers, and I could totally see that. I could totally see that theater on their freaking left sleeve.
And if you're a season ticket holder, you get discounts to the Broadway show. Eric, I think you brought up a great point, and we've talked about this too, and we didn't think it was possible. Our front office right now, just forget about the Devers thing, might be worse in our minds than when Farhan ran it, where we thought when Farhan was gone, it couldn't get much worse. And now there's just more question marks where, we think, it's because Buster might be taking one for the team. Maybe Buster being owner just doesn't do it. We still have a GM that was the assistant to Farhan, as I'll give Dan credit, we should have got rid of all of Farhan's people. Why did we keep him when he was a failure? It made no sense.
Talked about that tonight.
Yeah,
Chris is making a great point here. Wow. I got nothing. I love that they sold part of the team and invested in real estate instead of the team. How about that? We totally forgot. We're overlooking. Remember, the Giants last year.
2 owners last year, about 6%, I think.
Something like that. Somewhere around 6% of the team they sold. And what have they invested in so far? They're redoing the Willie's Maze Gate, and they bought a theater.
Oh, I drove by there earlier today, Eric. They're working on that as we speak. They get it all fenced out, the old, the downtown, the big fencing. Wall fenced. You can't see in, but you see the crane go up once in a while, the big zoom arm. They're working on that right now, Eric.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. When you go to Oracle Park, what was the first thing you saw and you knew it was something unique? The Willie Mays statue. Why would you do anything with that? That's like the biggest thing.
I think that's staying there. I think it's
that's
just
there. They're working on the gate. They're working on the inners.
The facade and all that.
And I think maybe they're widening it. They're having a hard time getting people in, and you got to go up that one little escalator. I think they're doing some magic there. Right. There are in my opinion, Lou, there are some things they could do to improve that ballpark in a big way.
I think I love that because I think they really have fallen on the lures. And the other thing is the ballpark's over 20 years old.
Down an escalator this wide.
Yeah, and the walkways. I agree. Well,
we all can't be sitting, Eric. We all can't be sitting down in the lower bowl in the front row. Sneaking off to the left in, with the gate.
Quite.
Oh, well, I'm just saying.
I think I'm done. I'm done.
Eric, every day a little befuddled. Yeah. Before I go, hey Lou, I'm a big collector. I'm a big collector of Giants and baseball merch. I'm a big historian.
I don't know about Giants. I've been seeing your baseball cards. Did you pick something up? Or
I won't show many. I'm just going to show one tonight. I showed Eric before the show started. I picked up it was nice. All from the 30s and 40s, and they're just like all beauties, all from 1949. But I picked up the one, one of my holy grails. I could not find this anywhere. This completes the run. I've got game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the greatest, even though we lost, the greatest 1-0 game in the history of baseball, Eric. Wasn't it?
There you go.
I listened to it actually the other day. It's ironic. If you go on YouTube now and you type
Minnesota, Detroit, Kirby
No.
Puckett. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said it was the best game. Yeah, but you got to remember, what's the date on that? Because it was delayed because of the weather. They had to bring in the helicopters at the stick.
To dry the
Game
field?
7. Yeah, to dry the field. I think it was either 3 or 5
as
games it was delayed.
the infamous Lou Marston said, Eric, we're not all as old as Lou. I don't remember that. Let's
Were
get
you,
out of
okay,
here.
was
That
your
up.
family at the game? Was your family at the game for game 7?
My grandfather was. I was not.
Nice.
I wasn't around yet. Sorry, I was born in
Right,
67.
There you go.
So I got the full run. I got games
Yeah.
1 to, they were
And I
playing
don't
the
think it's the
Yankees.
greatest game when you lose, Eric.
No, it's greatest
tried to-
one.
It was a great. It was look.
Dude, what a game.
Series was exciting. Yeah, but I hear what you're saying. You want to win that.
Yeah, Lou, you got to take the good with the bad, dude. And if you're a Giant fan, you should be used to. Come on, you should be able to take a loss here and there. I thought you'd be used to it.
Yeah, well, that's why in 2010 you saw grown men cry, because I never thought we would actually raise the trophy, and it was one of those things, 2010, 12, and 14 were so emotional. I mean, and it's one of those things, everyone remembers where you were. I mean, I remember the 89 earthquake because I was at the game, but I still remember where I was 2010 when the Giants clinched, 2012, and 2014. Remember, because they weren't at home. They were all on the road when we won. And it was just very, very dramatic. I mean, it was one of those things where, probably 2010 was probably in my top 10 of all time living when the Giants won. I mean, it was that dramatic.
It was amazing.
Because I was down in LA when we lost game 162. I was down in Anaheim when we had we were 6 outs away and Dusty blew it. It's tough. But I think going through all that horribleness, going through all that suffering, that's what made 2010 more incredible.
More magical.
Yeah,
Correct.
more magical. There you go. Thank you.
There wasn't a whole lot of baseball. Eric mentioned Michael King signs with the Padres. Not a lot of baseball talk today. I spent most of my day.
I'll tell you one thing.
My day following NASCAR. Did you see Greg Biffle died today?
Yeah.
Greg Biffle. Wow.
Greg Biffle.
Oh, Buck Rogers died the other day too.
His plane crashed. The whole family, 5-year-old boy, 13-year-old daughter, his wife.
Yeah, horrible.
Tragic. And if you saw the footage, the plane, it erupted in a ball of fire. It just absolutely just.
All right. Before we get out of here, there's one other thing that I wanted to touch on. Did you see what the projected, I shouldn't say projected, what they're saying that Cody Bellinger wants to sign for? $400 million?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Now,
Bellinger?
do you think that's maybe they're saying that to make sure Tucker can get a little bit more than the 400?
Maybe, I don't know, but that ain't
Hey,
happening.
Major.
No one
And
is
that was
signing.
what, eight years, 400 million. I saw.
No one is signing Cody Bellinger for $400 million.
I thought Eric and we came to an agreement, Eric. We don't even want him.
He would be good. No, he would be good. He'd be good. But
He's
it depends
maybe
on what
worth
you're gonna-
30, 35 at the most.
Yeah, you want to go 30 at 5 years? Okay, 150 tops.
I don't want him.
400. Get
Yeah,
outta here.
that'll work. Let's bring in somebody who's beaten us to play for us. I don't know. Just keep.
No, that-
I don't want to sign a guy that gets injured just doing a high five. I mean, that guy's pretty soft in my mind.
Well, before we go, Eric, I must say it is so educational for me, and it is really nice to have Grandpa Lou here, Eric. We all can't have sat at polo grounds like Lou, so I love hearing his, the history of baseball from Lou Marsden.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
It was
Guys, we'll be
Fox.
back here 8 o'clock. What other type of real estate deals will the Giants get involved? Maybe we'll tune in. Who knows?
Nothing better than Friday night Giant Sports Talk Live.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
Friday.
night we'll be talking about the houseboat. They'll be purchasing a houseboat over here in McCovey Cove next.
Yeah,
Friday.
right. All right, let's get out of here. All
See you
right,
tomorrow
see you
night,
guys. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.